My name is Carola, and I'm e-biking around Europe for 1 year. I started in Germany, where I'm from, and by now have been to Scandinavia, the Netherlands, Belgium, France, Ireland, and Scotland. I said goodbye to my lovely hosts in Edinburgh and packed my bike with all of my bags to get back on the road. I didn't make it very far though. My chain keeps jumping off, so it means I pedal and nothing happens. It happened for the first time 10 minutes ago, and I was right next to some kind of repair shop and they were really nice to help me. And just 5 minutes later, it just happened again. I managed to get it back on, but I need to find a bike shop pretty urgently. I'm so glad that I found JB Cycle Solutions in Gorebridge. Jason opened the shop just for me and fixed everything so I could keep biking. Standing on the border between England and Scotland. Yay! I almost just biked right into this. There's just a little creek, I think, and you can take this bridge, but it's way too tight for my big bike, so I would have to take everything down, take everything up the bridge one by one, or I could just bike through the water and risk that my feet are getting wet. In the end, it really was not that big of a deal, but I had a much bigger obstacle waiting for me. My tire is flat again, my battery is almost empty, but just as I moved to the side because I saw that it was flat, a lady came here with her dog and she was so nice and offered to give me a lift to the next bike shop. I can't put into words how grateful I am. She took so much time to help me take my bike apart, put her adorable dog on her lap to fit my bags in her car, and attached her dog leash to the trunk so I could hold it with one hand in the back while holding my bike with the other. She then drove 20 minutes to the next shop where they were just about to close, but agreed to fix my tire. My problem with flat tires is always that I either need a lot of time to do it myself, but it was getting dark and I wouldn't have had that time, so this was a huge blessing. I packed my bike again, but now needed to charge my battery to get to my Airbnb, as I was now further away from it than where I had gotten the flat tire. So I decided to get dinner and enjoyed a really nice meal. I was able to charge my bike. Now I have 1 hour of biking in the dark, which is not that fun, but an hour is doable. I promised myself to never do this again, but I really didn't have a choice here, so I was so happy when I finally fell into my bed. I got some rest, but honestly, I'm just physically and mentally really exhausted. The constant travel and being new to places and having to deal with challenges like yesterday, after more than 7 months, it's just been a lot. Nevertheless, I had to move on, so I got ready, had some food, and packed my bike. Fortunately, it was just a quick bike ride of 2 hours that day. I think what has been draining for me the most is that I have to organize every little part of my day on this trip. I have to plan my bike rides, where to sleep, and even little things like finding out where the next supermarket is. At home, I would just walk in and know exactly where everything is, but here I always have to figure new places out. That day, I was in an Airbnb where I could only use the microwave, so I had to find food that would work with that. I know that it's a huge privilege that I get to do this, but I also want to be honest about the challenging parts of it. I was really happy to visit a lovely church called Christ Church Newcastle the next day though, which I really enjoyed, and I even got invited to lunch after, so that was a very nice ending to the week. And then it was time to pack my bags for the next adventure, but that's a story for another time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'm always so encouraged by your comments, so feel free to like and comment as well.
I filmed for another 3 weeks in England, but have made it home by now to Germany and will take December off of posting, as I think you could tell from this video, I really need a break now. But I will be back in January with posting a video every Thursday, and until then you can also follow me here to get updates on my time at home.